All right, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Agnell encouraging you to try something new. This video is me pretty much analyzing me during the show. I know it's kind of self centered. I'll do the whole video some other day, but I wanted to do this one real quick. Um, this is something that I definitely wanted to try. This is the epitome of try new things. You feel me? Like just going on a dating show and having women judge me is definitely nerve wracking. I was nervous before I got on the show, but like the fellas in the back room, with all the dudes were in the back room, and one of them said that we all made it here. We're all gonna do it, and we got to give each other props for doing something that's so nerve wracking like this. So honestly, I'm very proud of myself for doing this because this is way, way, way out of my comfort zone. Um, so yeah, let's get into it.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Shout out Arlette. She's cool.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Off rip, definitely could have worn a different outfit for sure. But my whole thought process behind my outfit was number one, I had shit to do after the show. I stuck around maybe 20 minutes after the show and then I dipped off. I had to do some stuff and drive 2 hours back home. So I wasn't on that I'm about to take a girl out on a date kind of vibe. And number two, I've seen other dudes on the show with like shorts on, with all this crazy, not crazy, but like they were dressed very, very, very casually. And I'm like, okay, if they could do it, then I could definitely get away with it. So, and that's what I did. The shoes were brand new. The jeans, I've had them for a while. But again, there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, you could have wore different jeans or whatever. I like the shirt, and I had a chain on, two chains with earrings and the glasses. But yeah, definitely could have done something different with the way I dressed.
My name's Agnell.
Agnell?
Yes, Agnell.
How old are you?
Off rip. Oh man, let's keep going.
I'm 29.
And what do you do?
I do dental hygiene and I DJ on the side.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh man, everything. Hiking, DJing is pretty much fun for me. I do jujitsu and Muay Thai. I do train a little bit with combat.
All right, hold on, let me go back.
I do jujitsu and
okay, one pop balloon so far. Let's keep going.
Muay Thai. I do train a little bit with combat sports. I lift weights, and yeah, I do a little bit of everything.
Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Damn. Okay.
So, during that time, notice Arlette was like, what are things you look for in a woman? I'm trying to answer, and I hear Chirac in the background. Bow, 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 bow. Gunshots left and right. I'm trying to focus on the question, and that's literally all I hear. So that's why I was like, damn, this is harsh. But yeah, let's keep going. That was funny.
Definitely family oriented, and then someone who's in the gym who works out a lot, and someone who likes to cook too. I like to cook, so we could go back and forth with it.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what
if you got those three things for me? You're pretty much 75% there. You're 75% compatible with me. And everything. I feel like everything else that I look for, there's a lot of like flexibility for me. I'm not, again, those three things are like, okay, check, we could keep going. After that, I don't know what to tell you.
What are some of your deal breakers?
Kids, sorry, can't do it. I'm not trying to be nobody's stepdad. I'm not trying to be a stepdad. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. And let's say I were to date a single mom, you know what I mean? Like, I would eventually have to contribute to providing for a kid that isn't mine. I want to start my own family, and I just don't want to provide for another man's kid. That's just me. That's just me.
And pretty much the reverse of everything that I look for. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, so we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start here with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, you're handsome, by the way.
Thank you.
Shout out to her. She was probably the best looking girl on the panel. And she called me handsome. I was geeked, I'm not going to lie.
Ish, I'm 28. For me, it was the haircut. I think you can tell a lot about people by how they present themselves. Mm-hmm. And the taper on top and then like the dreads in the back is like business in the front, party in the back.
Okay.
It's like not.
I think Arlette's face said it all. I don't even know what to say to this. Like, I think that like when I first got my locks, where that taper and that front part of the lineup, whatever she's talking about, that front part, there used to be locks there, but they started thinning and they started falling out. And, you know, I play sports and all that stuff, so some of them got ripped out accidentally and stuff. And so that's what my hair presented itself as after all the stuff that it's gone through. I mean, I've had my locks for 14 years, and of course things are going to happen. But I don't know. I still feel like throughout everything that my locks have been through, I still can present them pretty well. And I curled it, and again, I just, whenever I'm going to a special occasion, I wear my hair down, I curl it, I like to curl it, and I just feel and look the best. I feel and look confident with my hair down. I don't know what it is, but that's just me. But yeah, so it is what it is. Keep going.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Oh, yeah. She's very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Very beautiful.
You're handsome.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, let's go over
Super
here.
cute,
Your
super
name and
cute.
age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Tara. I'm 24 years old.
Hey, Tara.
It was really just the hair. I love the locks.
Yo, shout out to the camera guy. He kept zooming in. He just zooms in. Whenever someone says something, he just be zooming in on it. It makes it just so much more dramatized. It's hilarious.
I personally don't like them really long. I like my men to, if they do have them, to like keep it to like a bob.
Yeah. Why can't they be really long? Is my question. Like, is it a bad thing that they're super long? I don't know.
Yeah, but your chain's really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like my chains. I'm not gonna lie. I got into jewelry, and I like my chains. I like my earrings. Shit's fly.
I mean, it's the locks show consistency. That's how I view it. You know what I mean?
Facts. 14 years of having this. So my whole mindset was if I stayed with the same hairstyle for 14 years, I think I could stay with the same woman forever, pretty much. So I don't know. I guess it just went over their heads. They didn't think as deep as I did about my locks and stuff. But anyways, keep going.
So I'm pretty consistent.
Good way to think about it, yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
It is what it is.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
100%. She's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. All of y'all are beautiful.
Okay, ladies.
I said that because I was nervous. Let's keep going.
They came through today, huh?
They sure did.
All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Renee, 25,
Hey.
and I think you're very handsome, but for me, I don't like to date men with a lot of hair, and that's really the most thing. And the jeans, I feel like for this type of occasion, you could have went a little bit more fancy, but
Cameraman zoomed right in on him.
other than that, I think you're handsome and very well spoken.
Thank
Nice
you
to
very
meet you.
much. I appreciate you. Good.
That's three. Three of them said something about my hair. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But I will say this: I didn't think of this, but there's a lot of my homies that were like, "Oh yeah, they're just mad that," or a lot of my homies and a lot of people in the comments they were saying, "Oh, they're just mad that I have longer natural hair than they do," which is very true, but it's definitely a jab at them. But it is what it is. Let's keep going.
Demichi too.
Thank you.
All right. Same thing here. She's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Thank you.
I like tall too. Tall is cool. I fuck with it.
I do like tall girls. There's something about tall girls. I have no idea what it is, but tall girls are definitely cool. I like it.
All right. And then we got one over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Kamina. I'm 27, and it's the kids thing, and I do have one little one. So.
Okay.
Completely fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So prior to him saying that, though, was he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay.
But you're like handsome, and I like how confident you are in your goals. You're like, I'm a gym too, so I like that. I like to go to gym, but yeah, like I don't think he's a bad looking guy, but it's just a kids thing.
Okay.
Cool.
So is it the kids thing, or am I not your type, or because you kind of went back and forth with that, but whatever.
Cool. I'd probably say no.
Okay. And why not?
The makeup. It's a lot of makeup to me, at least. So yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
This is where I got the most controversy. So let me explain something, right? For me, if you could not wear makeup and look very beautiful, that is a triple plus, A plus, all that stuff. Like, I just see it as if a woman's not wearing makeup or any enhancements to bring out her facial features or whatever, I just find that sexy. I love it. I love natural, and especially if she looks good. It just shows like you're confident in how you look in your looks. So whenever girls put makeup on, it's just like a disguise. And in my head, I kind of see it as you don't really admire your looks. You don't really like your looks. You have low confidence in your looks. And I don't know. That's just me. And again, I feel like it's a disguise. It's a mask. You're trying to hide something. You're not showing who you are in the physical form when you have makeup on. And that kind of goes the same with hair as well. So you can see her hair. She most likely has a weave on, and it looks nice. But again, you're kind of disguising who you really are as a person. And if I'm trying to take you seriously as a potential girlfriend or wife, like, I want to see who you truly are off rip. And again, this is just for like girls that beat their face up like with the contour and this. If you're spending like $800 to $1,000 at Sephora to put this on and this on, and your whole face is completely different and it changes you, like, that's not me. That I don't like that. I just don't like that. And I'm not saying you're completely exempt if you're wearing any kind of makeup. I don't mind like a little eyeliner, the little wings that they putting on the side and shit, a little blush, like the little things. That's fine. Mascara, fine. But when it comes to lashes and contour and this and blush and this, like, too much. If it's too much, I can't do it. So that's my stance on makeup. Let's keep going.
Okay, we did get a pop back here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I already know.
Off rip. I said the makeup thing.
I'm 27.
I said the makeup, and she popped. So
I probably because I'm a makeup artist.
Okay.
There you have it.
So when he said the makeup thing, it's like, also too the hair.
Okay.
Honestly, dark skins, oh my God, you have a special place in my heart. And it's funny because as we were going down the girls, I seen in the corner of my eye she still had her balloon unpopped, and I was like, yes, let's go. Because I was looking at her, I'm like, I like dark skin, but let's keep going.
Yeah, but I was waiting to hear more.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah.
The makeup.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Why don't you like makeup, or what about makeup?
To be honest, I've been catfished before. I'm gonna keep it real, and I was just like, damn, that's rough. So, but yeah, I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything about you, but it feels like a disguise to me. So that's how I feel about it.
So you're saying the girl you met, she had makeup on, then she took it off, and it was a different person?
I'm not gonna get into that story, but it was very, very uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable, and I had to figure out a way how to be nice, but at the same time, get her out of here, pretty much. Because, again, what she showed on social media versus in person was, like, completely different. It's crazy. But, yeah. So, again, another reason why I'm not with the makeup. Because, again, I've seen videos and in-person stuff that, like, they look gorgeous when you first meet them. And then they take everything off, and it's like, whoa, that's not the person I first met. So, again, that's just me. That's just me.
It's rough. And ever since then, I'm like, yeah, I can't. It's not like you could wear some, but like if you beating your whole face up,
do you think my makeup is too much?
Right now, just looking at it, I can't really tell that well, but just looking at her, it does look like too much for me. But again, yeah, she's pretty. She is pretty. But yeah, it does look like a lot right now.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit over the line for me. From Kat.
He just wants a little mascara, you know, guys.
Simple, yes. She gets it. Arlette gets it. The less, the better. It's like, why you gotta put all this shit on? The less, the better. Like, I don't know.
Simple. I'm simple. You know what I mean? I like simple.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Carrington. I'm 26 years old. I pop my balloon for when I do have children.
Okay.
Your hair. I'm a full-time loctician, and I don't necessarily care for your hair. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And the way that you're dressed, the idea of the...
It sucks. She could have done my hair for me. I could have paid her. It is what it is.
Show and kind of what he called and told us, I don't feel like we would match on a date.
Okay. That's okay.
Now, is Carrington someone that's your type?
You know what? She's not wrong because I do not like getting dressed up for dates. I know I'm going to have to eventually start doing it and wear like blazers and, you know, dress pants and all this stuff. Like, I know I'm going to have to step my game up when it comes to going on dates, excuse me, and popping out to the club. Like, I'm going to have to upgrade the way that I dress. And this is something that I've always wanted to do as I've been, you know, trying to upgrade my life, you know, improve on my physical, spiritual, mental, emotional well-being. I knew that from the physical side, I was going to have to figure out how to dress better, pretty much. So she's not wrong. She's not wrong in terms of being compatible with how we dress during a date. She's not wrong at all.
No, respectfully. Respectfully, same reason. Makeup, lashes. It's like again, I'm simple.
Baby, I don't.
You know what I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect or nothing.
Okay.
It's just that's what I like. That's my preference. You feel me?
I don't have makeup on.
I don't know. She only has lashes on.
Yeah.
Lashes
I mean,
and eyebrows.
yeah.
I don't have makeup on.
Well, the lashes for me. Yeah.
They got me. You got me. You got me. But here's the thing. Everyone wears it, and it's so frequently used throughout society in general that it's hard to tell if she is or isn't wearing it. And so that's where my mind went. But I had to scramble and say something so I didn't look like an idiot. I'm not going to lie. But I don't approve of lashes either. So that it was a good save. But it's tough to tell. It's tough to tell.
Oh, okay.
That's me. Nah.
Damn. I was gonna say he only wants to scam us. I don't know.
Yeah, now they're starting to think like, oh yeah, he only likes women that just are completely natural. They can't wear anything, this and that. And with that being said, like I know it's going to be tough for me to find someone that doesn't wear makeup at all. So that's why I'm flexible with it. Like I can deal with a little mascara, a little blush, a little whatever. Something real light. But again, if you're beating your whole face up and you're taking 2-3 hours to put makeup on.
Okay, let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Kay. I'm 27. It was just a fit thing, an attraction thing. I'm not really the dress, a little bit too thin for me.
I don't know what that meant.
Thin?
Yeah,
That's
they're a little
crazy.
too
Okay.
thin.
All right.
Not
You
really
want
thick,
the wicks?
but I mean, they don't really.
Kodak?
They're not put together as dress should be, I guess.
So what is put together locks? That's what I want to know.
I would say. And then, I mean, I wear lashes, so I mean, that's another thing.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Why? Why do women wear it so much? I just don't understand. Why?
Now, so she got the lashes on,
Mm,
but is she someone that's your type?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably.
Why so?
I don't know. It's just not my type. I can't really put a pin on it. Yeah.
At that moment, I knew that there was something that I wasn't attracted to with her. I just, again, the nervousness and, just being on the show, it's nerve-wracking. But I couldn't bring my mind to what it was about her. But the person that was after me, the dude that was after me, he had the chance to pop her balloon. And Arlette went over to her and was like, oh, why did you pop the balloon, this and that? And he said the chest tattoo. And I think that's exactly what was swimming in my head, but I just couldn't bring the mind to the mouth. You feel me? But definitely the chest tattoo. I was just like, oof, that just seems a little too ratchet for me.
Me too. But yeah.
Okay. Let's go over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Christina. I'm 24. I popped because you said you want someone who goes to the gym. I don't go to the gym. And then your hair, yeah, I don't really mind it. I mean, I don't really care for it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Cool.
So I think all of them said something about literally all of them said something about my hair. And let's keep going. Hold up.
Is she someone that you would go for? Is she your type?
I mean, just hearing the gym thing, nah, probably not. Probably not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you are like naturally.
Yeah, no, she looks great. She looks great. It's just, consistency for me.
Right.
So,
Okay.
For me.
Because she's not going to look like that in 10, 15 years. And you want me, like, I'm cool with marriage and all that stuff, but you want me to stay with the same person for an eternity, but you don't look the same way that I've seen you at when I first met you and I first fell in love with you. You're good. Like, if you're not going to the gym and you're not taking care of your health and your body, like, there's just, you're going downhill. You feel me? Like, you're going to start gaining weight. You're going to have health problems. We're going to have to spend time in the hospital or doctor's appointments and all that stuff because you're unhealthy. And I do not want that to happen to me. This is why I do so much outside of my regular job. Like, I do jiu-jitsu, I do Muay Thai, I lift weights, I do a little cardio. Like, I do all these things not just because, like, I completely enjoy it. Like, I do enjoy it, but I'm trying to live. Like, I don't want to have to be in doctor's appointments left and right, taking medications left and right to keep myself alive and active. Like, I'm sorry. And that's as soon as she said, as soon as she gave that answer, I'm like, oh, there's absolutely no way. I don't care how good she looks. Like, her body is pretty nice. She got a little pudge going on in her stomach. But again, that's a warning sign. It's like, okay, you're not gonna go to the gym. How are you gonna keep that the same and or get rid of it? And then now, like, we're 10, 15, 20 years into our relationship, into our marriage, and you look completely different than when I first met you, which is pretty much right here. So that's why I'm like, I take health and fitness and cooking very seriously, because if you like to cook at home, we know exactly what's going into the food that we're making. We know, there's no fugazi shit going in our food. And that's where I'm at when it comes to looking for someone that knows how to cook and knows how to keep themselves in shape. So let's keep going.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hello, beautiful skin.
Oh man, thank you.
I do get a lot of compliments on my skin. It's I literally just wash my face with some body wash, and then I put coconut oil on, and that's pretty much it. And also, I don't eat a lot of BS, because when I do, I start to break out. I get a lot of acne going on when I have a streak of just eating lots of sugar, fats, and processed foods and stuff like that. So shout out to her for recognizing that my skin is clear. I do put some effort into it. Thank you.
I'm Kia, 29. I'm trying not to copy and paste. I initially didn't love your locks, but to each his own. Yeah, that was really it.
Trying not to copy and paste, but you did. And literally all of them said something about my hair. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I don't think I've ever received a what's the reverse of a compliment? An insult, I guess. Or I don't think I've heard people say that they don't like my hair. So I'm just I'm not hurt by it or anything, but I'm just curious, like, why? And the fact that the first girl mentioned that, it feels like her response daisy chained all the way through all of the rest of the ladies. And they just had that in their head, and they just kept popping just based off of my hair. Because the first girl kind of highlighted it with whatever she said with my hair and the taper, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone else was like, oh, yeah, she's right. She's right. And that's how I think how the ladies have, thought about my hair. So, I don't know. It is what it is.
But I am on the World Wide Web, so I'm going to show up and show out with my lashes.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Again, do your thing. Do your thing. It's a preference thing. I'm not into it.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Probably not. Probably not.
Why not?
Just this long hair, like more natural for me.
For example, the girl right next to her, right there. That's natural hair. I love that. At least it looks natural. I don't know. Again, I can't really tell, but it looks natural. That's the kind of shit that I like. And she's got, the box braids. And I got two sisters that used to do hair. I know what the fuck this is. Like, this is the shit that they go to the hair salon with, and then they buy the hair, the synthetic hair, and then they braid it into their natural hair to make it look like they actually have really long braids. And then they dip the ends into the hot water so it seals it all up at the bottom so it's not untangling or anything like that. I'm not a big fan of it. I know what it is. I've seen it being done a million times. My sister used to have clients come through the crib and she would do that for a lot of people. And I would watch the process and I'm like, this seems interesting. But yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
My
Simple. I respect it. I respect that.
Again.
But I will say she probably had the most vibrant energy and the most vibrant vibes, I guess you could say, throughout the whole panel. So shout out to her. She was cool.
This is my preference. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody.
For real. And I really wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but I feel like there was some people that took what I said as an insult, and I wasn't trying. I was not on some like I'm about to, fucking talk shit to these girls and go viral and this and that. I was not on that vibe at all. Again, this was just a cool experience for me that I wanted to just try, and this is what I did. So
you're not.
But yeah, it's just my preference. That's all.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, let's head back. Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Golf clap. Yo, hold on.
Appreciate you.
Let me see if I can try and pause it. The eye roll on this one, yo. The eye roll on this one. What happened? What happened? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Number one, it was a cool experience. Again, this is something that I would have never thought that I would ever do. Especially just being the introverted, shy guy that I've been pretty much almost all my life. But I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to get out of my bubble a little bit, and I wanted to do something that scared the shit out of me and made me nervous. And this was pretty much it. And so this was, I think people have been like seeing clips of this show since it first started, and I've been seeing those clips myself. I watched a few episodes, and in the back of my head, I'm like, you should probably just go on that show. And then I found out that it was in Phoenix, 2 hours away from where I'm at. I'm like, oh, absolutely. The opportunity's here. Let's go for it. And so that's what I did. And reflections on this. Number one, definitely could have dressed a little bit better, for sure. I'll give them that, for sure. Number two, I think this is a good way to show the whole world or all of YouTube, whoever's watching, to show them what the dating pool is like nowadays. Like, I'm not going to brag or anything, but I think I'm a pretty good guy. I'm not handsome. I'm not like Trey Songz or Michael B. Jordan, but I'm not ugly either. Like, I look pretty good. And, yeah, I'm into a lot of things. I do a lot of things, and I think I'm a catch. But apparently these ladies didn't think that. And that's okay. I wasn't there to, I'm not going to say I wasn't there to find love, but I came there to experience what it would be like to be on a show like this. And if anything came out of it, then I was going to go with the flow, for sure. But, yeah, it was cool, and I'm glad I did it. And I encourage you guys to do some crazy shit like this. Whether it's going on a show or whatever, skydiving, jumping off a cliff and into the water and whatever. Just try new things, for real, because this is something that helped me build my confidence in the dating market. And because it's brutal out there. It's brutal out there. And just being able to hear no through all these pop balloons, it's getting me comfortable with rejection. And I've always had the fear of rejection. And now that I went on this show and, millions of people have watched the video, like, I'm starting to gain a little bit more confidence with like approaching women and stuff like that. So it was a cool experience. I'm glad I did it. I encourage you to do the same thing. If you ever had thoughts of like, oh, maybe I should do this, just go for it. Just do it. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you liked it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and support the boys, support the YouTube channel. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Agnell, encouraging you to try something new. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.